Alright guys, I'm going to do my 6 guns I would never get rid of. I mean, sometimes I see guns as investments if we need to, trade stock or whatever, but these are a few that will not ever leave. You know, I'll pass them down to family, but other than that. Um, so the first one's going to be my Romanian 54 M44 I got from a good friend. It was his dad's, and his dad passed on his collection to him. Um, and this is just, for many reasons, this is going to stay right here. You can't get them cheap anymore like back in the day. So that's number one on the list there. The machine work on this thing is just beautiful. It's a good shooter too. Rifling's nice and sharp, clean barrel. Number two was a 22 long rifle that I picked up. My stepdaughter, when I first met her mom about 11 years ago, 10 years ago, we got together, and I bought this from her boyfriend, her daughter's boyfriend, and it was blonde, and I had to refinish it because the blonde didn't give this wood its character. And this is my squirrel getter. Beautiful wood, and that's just a real light coat of stain, and then some clear on it. The 22 long rifle, Glenfield Model 60, or sorry, the Model 25, just like the Marlin Model 25, but the Glenfield name. This little New England 410 was real special to me because it's not actually my granddaddy's rifle or shotgun, but he had one like this leaning against the fireplace as much as I can remember. Great. Down there in New Mexico, we would visit every couple years, and this would always be there, and you know, that was their protection gun. I'm in the middle of refinishing it. Got to do the foregrip here soon, but I think that color's turning out nice. Love the case hardened look on those old New Englands. It's just something about them. So to me, this is granddaddy's rifle, or you know, shotgun. This is what he had. So I got one heck of a deal on this at a pawn shop. It was my first hunting rifle. It's a 50 cal Remington 700 bolt action muzzleloader, and it used to have the 209 ignition, or sorry, the number 11 ignition, but I've converted it to the 209 after I had a click. You know what I mean? I had a click and I missed the deer, so converted it over to 209, and I've since killed a deer with it, and it's way more reliable than it was before. So that's why that one's special to me. It's my deer killer. And so Walther P22, same friend of mine with the M44 was selling this pistol, and it was right before Christmas, and I couldn't do it because we were saving, you know, money for Christmas for her grandkids and my kids. It just a lot added up. So, you know, I wasn't, you know, expecting anything, but so a couple weeks into it, our boss said, "Hey, I went ahead and picked up that gun from John." So I was kind of disappointed, even though I couldn't afford to buy it. Well, everybody at work knew except me. So Christmas Day, she said, "Oh, wait a minute, there's one more gift." She pulled this out and said, "Here," you know, it was in a box, but she said, "Here's the last gift." And I opened that up, and it was one of those moments. So that's pretty awesome. This thing will eat most everything, 22 long rifle, but it's a good little shooter. It's got the compensator barrel and everything else, but I bought a short barrel for it for, you know, plinking. So this C9 was the first pistol I bought for myself after I got my permit. I gave a little paint job to hopefully help it look better, but we all know it didn't help. So anyway, that's my C9, and I know Taco would probably appreciate that. He's got something crazy C9 going. I got to shoot it out there at Uncle Jim's compound. It was pretty fun. That was my first pistol purchase, and nothing eats anything. I love it. I think that wraps it up. Anyway, guys, like I said, these are keepers. They're going to stay in the family. I got several more that aren't going anywhere either, but those kind of stand out in my mind for the reasons. So, all right, guys, jump in the game if you're not. I don't have any specific tags. A lot of you guys have already been tagged. So I really enjoyed this little series. I like to hear the stories behind them. And all right, guys.